Yo, what's good people? I welcome you back again to another podcast presentation of Yosef's 2 cents. I'm your man, Yosef X, and tonight I want to give my 2 cents on Tyrese's reaction to his ex-wife. The R&B crooner had a lot to say concerning his now ex-wife. And I also want to give my 2 cents on the latest Dave Chappelle controversy concerning the war that's going on over in Israel. Excuse me. So sit back, unwind, and relax, and let us do what we always do, and that is sit down and reason together. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few moments. All right, y'all. I welcome you back again to another podcast presentation of Yosef's 2 cents. I'm your man, Yosef X. And before we get into tonight's discussions, I want to give my heartfelt and sincere apologies for my tardiness due to the inclement weather and due to me making sure that my Wi-Fi is working properly. I had to make sure that Wi-Fi is working well and I'm not going in and out. I just had to make sure all that and try to give you all the best content that I possibly can. We are multi-streaming on both Facebook and YouTube. And before we get into tonight's discussion, I want to greet all of you that have just joined us. Let's see who we have. Excuse me. Brother Sam, good evening to you, sir. Thanks for joining us this evening. Sister G, Sister Giselle, good evening to you. Thanks for joining us as well. Brother Barron on the Facebook side, good evening to you as well. Thank you for joining us. And here she is, Lady Marla, good evening to you. Excuse me, my dear, thank you for joining us as well, my dear. And shout out to you, excuse me, for making just a remarkable flyer for this occasion. I was admiring that flyer, that announcement off and on last night and parts of earlier today as well. And I want to just say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Nadia, what's going on? Thanks for joining. It was a great flyer, just a great flyer, and I am so appreciative of of Lady Marla for her dutiful work, and I want her to know, both in public and in private, that she does a fantastic job on the flyers, and she continues to excuse me, outdo herself. You know what? Excuse me just a minute. Let me try and clear my throat here. Excuse me just a moment. All right, there we are. And it really has captured the attention of a lot of you, and I already know for a fact that not all of you are going to be impressed, but you know what? You know it's impressive anyway, regardless. But you just don't want to give her just due, but that's all right. I'll give her just due because I really do appreciate the excellent labor that she does in making or getting the word out, excuse me, that I'm going to be on the air antagonizing struggle faces, lunatics, narcissists, and the like. So I want to say again to her, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I also want to give a shout out to our growing number of subscribers on the YouTube channel. A few days back, we finally hit the 100 subscriber mark. We are now at 100 and let me check it. We are now at 117 subscribers. That's right. We are now at 117 subscribers, and we are at 10,000 plus viewers, 10,000 plus views. The watch time is over 100 hours. So shout out to all of the new subscribers. And I do appreciate y'all for subscribing. And I pray that we will continue to get more subscribers on the horizon. All right. Let me acknowledge this observation by Brother Barron. He says he called her and said, what a great job on. Yeah, definitely. She continues to get better each time she does it. And she continues to get better, and she continues to outdo herself. So again, my dear, thank you. Job well done. Thank you, Brother Sam, for the well wishes, man. I do appreciate it. And I'm just going to try to do what I can and continue to get better at it while it is in my power to do so. And this month, October 12th, I forgot my own anniversary. October 12th was actually 6 years since I have been podcasting. I forgot my own anniversary. But it has been 6 years since I have had the privilege of podcasting, and I will continue on doing the very best that I can. There have been plenty of times where I just wanted to just stop altogether, but I've just become too stubborn. I've just become too stubborn to quit at this point. So now that I've gotten all of that out of the way, let's dig in, shall we? I appreciate the compliment, Sister Giselle. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Lady Marla. I do appreciate it, sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you all for the well wishes. I appreciate it, and I'm going to continue to do the very best that I possibly can. All right. There are two topics that I want to discuss tonight, and both of them are very, very appealing to me. It's just that I don't know which one I want to start off on first. I don't know if I want to start off with talking about Tyrese Gibson's reaction to his now ex-wife, or do I want to talk about Dave Chappelle? I really just don't know. So I'm going to leave it up to y'all. J. Cole, what's going on, bro? Thanks for joining us tonight, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it. And again, shout out to my subscribers, my returning, my old subscribers, as well as the new subscribers. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. All right. Since I don't know which topic I want to talk about first, because both of them are important. Both of them concerns us directly and indirectly. So I really just don't know. So I'm leaving it up to y'all. And so it looks like we're going to talk about Tyrese first. Okay. We're going to talk about Tyrese first. Now, the reason why I want to talk about, Tyrese definitely is because he had a lot to say when it comes down to his reaction to his late, or not his late wife, but his ex-wife. And the reality of the matter is he had a lot to say. He really did. He had a lot to say. And I'm going to let y'all get a chance to hear what he had to say. But before I play this this clip, his ex-wife has been expressing deep regret when it comes down to divorcing Tyrese, saying that people were in her ear and she listened to the wrong people and the whole nine. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what she was saying. Who else has just joined us? Hey, Brother Walt, what's going on, bro? Thanks for joining us tonight. Happy to have you with us. And so she's been going around being a guest on different platforms, on different podcasts and so forth and whatnot. And to really be honest with you, from the things that I've heard, the reality is, to me, unless I'm wrong, I just think that she's just full of it. I think she is not necessarily guilty for the pain and the heartache and the heartbreak she caused this man. I think she's just regretting the fact that she no longer has access to his resources. I really believe that. I really believe that because, excuse me, she has no access to his resources now, she's starting to feel it. And unfortunately, she is just like, she's the prototype. She's the poster child, if you will, for these modern day females. So what I'm getting ready to do now is play a clip. I'm gonna play the whole doggone video. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the whole doggone video concerning Tyrese's reaction concerning his ex-wife. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that right quick. And as I'm playing this clip, y'all go ahead and type in your thoughts and your concerns so I can read it afterwards. And y'all like the video, share the video, tag your family and your friends on Facebook, and like the video, share the video, and subscribe onto the Yosef Isaiah Benjamin Network channel on YouTube. And I would like to share with you again that I do not own the copyrights. I am playing this under the Fair Use Act of 1976 for entertainment purposes only and educational purposes only. So without further ado, this is what Brother Tyrese is responding to his ex-wife, Samantha Lee's interview. And he is going to say that she is heartless. But don't take my word for it. Y'all take a listen. And here we go.
All right. Look, man, I was not going to respond to this video of my ex that's now gone viral. She is loving it. Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your one-year-old child, your innocent one-year-old child, we both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a one-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama.
Did you hear what Tyrese is saying? He is arguing the point that it's all about money. It's all about fame. And he is just simply saying about his ex-wife that she's nothing more than a clout chaser. Point blank period. She is doing all this for clout and nothing more. Let's continue. Oh, and the number one person that he just made mention of about being in his ex-wife's ear was her mother. Her mother. Let's continue.
Her name is Patricia Randolph. You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the shit to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game.
Did you hear that? She's making 6 figures a year herself. She's in a totally different tax bracket already. And these females are still asking the question as to why a man does not want to be bothered with being in a relationship with him. the Thinking Man's Templar, shout out to you. He was spot on when he made mention of the fact that there is a mental disorder that these females suffer from. And the former Mrs. Tyrese Gibson is the poster child for that mental disorder. Let's continue.
Clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't. If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't. Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and fucked up marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was. You think
Now, to me, I tell you something. The reality is that sounds like this whole Me Too movement when they were preying on women that were actually survivors of sexual assault and sexual misconduct. The rest of these loser female feminists who have never been sexually assaulted, who had never been abused, were playing and preying, not preying on your knees, but preying as a predator on the vulnerability of these females or these women that actually were survivors of sexual assault. It's all a game. It's all about the game. And the game that she's been playing is all about mutties. Money, 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 money. And you're hearing Tyrese bear witness to all of this. So for all of you goofs that was accusing Tyrese of abusing his wife, accusing Tyrese of him being what his ex-wife actually is, you goofies owe Tyrese an apology. And I've already had to dismiss two soggy dudes talking about the hell with Tyrese Gibson and then some other single mother raised dude who had feminine energy that I dismissed and blocked. Still blaming dudes for not being the way that they're supposed to do. Not even being on the subject as it is. I tell you, who raised you soggy dudes, bruh? You dudes need a strong masculine figure in your life because you dudes are too doggone soggy for me, bro. And you soggy dudes that was talking all this smack about Tyrese, you idiots need to apologize to this man. Period. Let's continue.
I would have a song entitled I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me if I didn't really feel that way? You think I would have a song out called Love Transaction if I didn't realize that it was never love, it was just a transaction?
And that's the way you modern day females view marriage. You view it as a transaction. See, gentlemen, understand something. Modern day females, they are about business. They are about money. You need to stop being so much of a blasted romantic and realize that these dames, these modern day females, are all about money. They could care less about you. Stop being a hopeless romantic. Because while you're focusing on romance, they're focusing on resource. Let's continue.
It is about money. You've hired 3 law firms trying to fucking suck me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup.
Did you hear what he just said? Now, this gold digger is trying to leech Brother Tyrese for his resources. You just heard it himself. He's on the verge of $1 million in legal fees, even after a prenup was signed. And again, these broads actually think that modern day men want to even be bothered with them? No. And see, it's this same mentality that's not just here in the United States, but it's starting to spread abroad. It's not as acute abroad as it is here in the West, in the Western Hemisphere, but its presence is felt. It's there overseas. And everything that Tyrese is telling, that Tyrese is saying, guess what? This is more of a reason why men are boycotting marriages and relationships. They're saying by the year 2030, guess what? Guess what? There's going to be a whole lot of women single. Shoot, it's already being said that men between the age of 18 and 29 are not even looking for a relationship nor to get married. Because modern day females has taught modern day man to treat them accordingly by not having anything to do with them personally or professionally. Let's continue.
You've hired 3 law firms trying to fucking suck me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup. You already tried to ask me to come back. You already tried to reconcile. I told you I was in a relationship with Zelly, and I was not willing to go and break this off or cut this woman off because you decided to wake up on a Wednesday and come back and play in the sandbox. Everything about the way you left me was heartless. It was evil. You never considered me, your marriage, and let alone your innocent 1-year-old child. She had to celebrate her 2nd birthday apart.
This is why the modern day female ain't worth 2 cents. This is the reason why modern day females ain't worth a dime. And social media, alongside feminism, is the second ingredient to the destructive recipe for these females. Because contemporary society has taught modern day females that whatever they do, they can get away with. They are never to blame. They are never at fault. They can get away with murder. Society has taught these modern day females not to be held accountable for their actions. And all of this that's going on now is starting to bite them in the rear end. And the backlash is going to continue on. It's going to continue. You really think this is not going to get any better? Please. How long have I been telling y'all, look, I can understand you not wanting to be in a relationship with a toxic female, but you also have to understand that a toxic female, A narcissistic female is universal. A woman that is amoral, that has no morals, no scruples, no principles, no nothing, is not just confined to the States. It's not just confined here to the United States. It's not. And we can talk about just how bad off melanated females are. But the fact is, melanated females truly are no better than women in general. Or are they? Let's continue.
And if you really are really suddenly caring about the effects that you've had on me and your family, why don't you sit these fucking lawyers off of me? Call your lawyers right now and tell them that everything that you're still trying to get right now, you don't want it no more. $20,000 a month for a child?
$20,000 a month for a child? Are you kidding me? $20 G's for an innocent child. That 20 G's it ain't going for the doggone for the baby. You know why she's asking for $20,000? Because she wants to keep up with her lifestyle. And you know why these stupid ass judges are going to go for it? Because they're going to get their piece of the pie under the table. And these shyster lawyers are going to get their slice also. That's why it's like this. And it's always been like this. If it's not a female moving the goalposts, it's shyster lawyers and shyster judges getting their slice of the pie at the expense of a man, sometimes leaving him in subhuman poverty. Let's continue.
Our prenup says no alimony. Our prenup said everything that the prenup said. You're trying to crack the prenup. And it's been 3 years of it. I should have never hired a fucking attorney. I had a prenup. Everything that I was supposed to give you in the prenup, I gave it to you. You want more. And it's been 3 years. I've moved on. I'm with Zelly. You moved on. I don't even want to tell niggas the first nigga you started dating when we broke up.
I wish he would. And the nerve and the audacity of these whores out here, because that's what they are. They're harlots. They're whores. They're slurs. They're every derogatory adjective and word that you can think of. And that's not me disrespecting them. That's me speaking facts. And they don't like the fact that when a man has intelligence, that has integrity, and is intense about the truth that he speaks, here come the ad hominem attacks. But it's also so good to know that more and more men are waking up and not giving these females anything that they want. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. And the very same people that has no regard and no respect for Tyrese and other men that's in his position, boy, it's going to be a cold, cold, cold day for you. And see, you got to remember something. This is the era in which people are starting to reap what they have sown a lot faster than they used to. People are reaping what they have sown faster than ever before. But like my homeboy said, bro, humans are going to human. And I'm gonna read your observations in just a second. And the video has about 6 more minutes to it. So after that, I'm gonna read your observations, and we're gonna dig a little bit more deeply into this matter. Let's continue on.
Because you're gonna go viral from that. If I were to tell niggas who you started dating as soon as we broke up, you would go viral from that. All you want is attention. You want Facebook followers. You want Instagram followers. You're trying to be a life coach, and you're trying to get niggas to drink the Kool-Aid. You fucking with a real one right here. Everybody can see through your bullshit. I may be alpha. I may be loud. I may appear to be a narcissist, as some niggas would say in the comments. Girl, you was good to leave that nigga. He's a narcissist. No, she's a fucking narcissist. Not only is she a narcissist, but she's a sociopath as well.
Did you hear that? She's a narcissist and a sociopath. See, it's always a problem with these botches when a man doesn't tuck his tail between his legs and run and suffers in silence. When he mans up, when he grows up, and when he stands up for himself, then it's a problem. That's why more and more men every single day continues to lose respect for females, period. And at the workplace, forget it. More and more men are not having anything to do with females at all. And for the females that's chewing Tyrese up and for attacking their looks, they need to stop looking like they're drag queens. They need to stop taking their advice from dudes pretending to be women themselves. I'm just saying. Get mad at me all you want, but truth is truth. Not my fault you look like a transformer. Roll out. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Let's continue.
And what is a sociopath? Someone who will maliciously and vindictively do some shit, fuck over you, hurt you, be made aware of the fact that they inflicted trauma and pain on you, and not even call you and text you to say they're sorry. Did you think about the effects that it was going to have on me or our innocent child when you left me the way you did?
And most of you broads are sociopaths your damn selves. Most of you modern day females, you're sociopaths. You're narcissistic. You're delusional. You're insane. And that's another reason why men don't want to be bothered with you. That's why a lot of you are only good for one thing. And then it's gotten to the point that men don't even want to do that with you. Let's continue. Get mad at me all you want. Stop looking like a tranny. Get yourself some psychological help. And stop looking like Synthetic G, who just got her YouTube channel banned. Let's continue.
Did you think about anything? No, it's all about Samantha. So now, go ahead and chase whatever career you're trying to chase. Go ahead and go viral. Go ahead and keep doing your goofy ass podcast and Miracle Mondays and whatever the fuck else you're trying to build. Over here, I don't want no one to confuse me releasing songs the way Adele released songs about her ex-husband, the way Jasmine Sullivan and Mary J. Blige release songs about their exes when they get cheated on, lie, get fucked over, when they go through painful relationships that come to an end. I don't want no one to confuse me releasing songs, singing about how I feel about Samantha with confusing me wanting this woman back. If I wanted her back, I would have got her back.
And then if you did take her back, Tyrese, guess what? She wouldn't have respected you. Let me say this also. When a man breaks up with a female, or when a female breaks up with a dude, guess what? They are called exes for a reason. And if any man takes their ex back, that female is not going to respect you. I don't care what no one says. It's not possible for these modern day females to respect a man for taking them back. It will be a huge mistake. It will be a huge mistake the second time around than it was the first time. Now you all are seeing this and hearing this for yourself. Let's continue on. It's 51 minutes past the hour. I'm gonna be on for at least an hour and 45 minutes, maybe. I'm gonna try and keep it as short as I can because I still want to give my 2 cents on Dave Chappelle. Let's continue.
Sam, she may be saying that she was thinking about, no, if you had people in your ear when you left me, those same people are in your ear 3 years later because the fucking lawyers are still on my back every day. Go sell this shit to somebody else. Look at every interview I've done, from Sway in the Morning to the Breakfast Club to everything that I've been posting and everything that I've been saying. And if you don't like me, nigga, I don't like you. I don't need none of you women in my comments saying they like me. I don't care to be liked. I got my heart broke. I was married. I was with this woman for 5 years. I never cheated. I got more access to pussy than most niggas I know. I was a good man, a good husband, and very, very focused on my family and my children.
Tyrese probably got more vagina by accident than some of you soggy niggas get on purpose. Let's continue.
And the $2,500 or $2,600 that I was giving Samantha, since she decided to leave me, I was giving her that for 2 years straight without a court order. Find another nigga.
Now, y'all see? This is where he starts having problems with his feed. I tell you, only soggy dudes and females that have been ran through, whose vagina lips look like Oscar Mayer lunch meat, always got a problem with the truth. Do you really think that people are going to continue to suffer in silence? Absolutely not. You better get the hell on somewhere. If it's not dudes being and females being oversensitive about the wrong things, it's lowlives getting angry with people for speaking out against their treachery. Boy, break out the straitjackets. Let's continue.
Who decided to leave your husband without a court order, find somebody else that's going to cut a check for $2,600 without the judge making a judgment for you to do so. I'll always take care of my kids. She's trying to turn a prenup into alimony, which she ain't getting.
They jacking up his feed. They jacking up his feed.
She's trying to get something that she's not getting because the prenup is protecting me. And she's, yes. Okay. So at the end of the day, man, listen, I am not here to have any of y'all to keep drinking the Kool-Aid. Y'all are going to have to fucking wake up and understand that when relationships and marriages ends, contrary to what the world believes, it ain't always a cheating man who's verbally and physically abusing you, fucking over you, doing something. It's very simple.
I'm gonna play that again. Because you soggy dudes and you ran through heifers. And the rest of you softy, no good pieces of trash who's thinking that it's always a dude that's cheating, it's always a dude that's attacking a woman. That ain't the doggone case. It is not always the case. And the former Mrs. Tyrese Gibson, she is just another ingredient, right? That's going to be the cause of the rest of you loser females to die alone, unless you get a cat or a dog. And check for some sales for some cat food and dog food. Yeah, Brother Walter, they soggy, man. They soggy, bro. They soggy. They're soggier than cereal that's been left out for a period of time. They soggier than cereal. Feminine acting bastards. Let's continue.
In the Kool-Aid. Y'all are going to have to fucking wake up and understand that when relationships and marriages ends, contrary to what the world believes, it ain't always a cheating man who's verbally and physically abusing you, fucking over you, doing something. It's very simple. If it ain't about Samantha, it ain't about nothing. I guess being in a relationship with a big personality in the entertainment, which she signed up for, made her cave. Slowly but surely cave. Her mama was the one who was like, oh, we did it. Like, we hit the lottery type shit. Gas the... Her mama was. And then her mom got threatened and was insecure about the marriage and the relationship that we have. In the Bible, it says, leave and cleave. You know about that scripture? Or are you going to keep skipping over that every time you do an interview? Leave and cleave to your husband and your family. Your mama never wanted you to leave. Y'all.
They messing with his feed. They messing with his feed. They messing with his feed.
All of the, even me, she had shit like.
Yeah, they jacked up his feed. But see, it ain't just these soggy dudes. It's these soggy and ran through females. And they do this ish all the time. They throw out good men, faithful husbands, and faithful fathers of their children. Then they start feeling themselves and they end up throwing out the marriage for no damn good reason at all. Then they have the nerve and the audacity to vilify the men publicly while men don't speak up. And the rest of us don't ever see or hear the truth. You know how many men have seen their mothers divorce their fathers? And yet never found another man like their father? Meanwhile, that same female, she struggled, got used up, got cheated on by husband after husband after husband afterward. And all she accomplished was deeply hurting the children of different fathers and nothing to show for her misguided choices. You soggy ass females that's ran through. You got to stop doing this, and you got to stop applauding other women for doing this same kind of bullshit. Pardon my French, but it is what it is. You can get mad at me all you want. You think I give a shit? I don't. It's the truth. And see, Samantha is she just added her name to a long ass list of females that realized they lost a real one, a legitimate one. And now that she realizes she can't do any better, she wants to come crying and crawling back. And she's bitter. That's why she moves the way she moves, and she does things the way she does things. She's soggy herself. She's bitter. And she realized she ain't getting Tyrese back. She mad. And you soggy ass females, look, just move forward. Get yourself some help. Because men honestly are sick and tired of trying to pick their trash. Because the dating scene out here is complete trash. See, women's side of the spectrum don't need to be heard only. And it's a good thing that Tyrese is finally speaking out also. I applaud that man for finally speaking out. Now, I got to move quick because it's 9 o'clock. Let me acknowledge your observations right quick, because I got to move expeditiously because time is getting away from me. J. Cole says marriage is useless these days. Of course it is. It's meaningful for these females, but it's useless for the men, and men don't want to have nothing else to do with these dames. And for a lot of these toxic females, the worst is yet to come. Tyrese is just a soft heart for a pretty female. I think what you're saying is also they see Tyrese as a come up. Somebody else just said that they see him as a come up. Yeah, it's all about coming up. J. Cole says she's growing her YouTube page to become a life coach. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think I should troll Samantha? Do you think I should start becoming an internet troll? Do y'all really think I should start becoming an internet troll and telling her you're a gold digging whore? You're about to be ran through in the next 2 or 3 years. No matter how many people you smash, no matter how many dudes you suck on, no matter how many dudes clap your cheeks, you will never meet the kind of man that Tyrese Gibson is. You had a real one and you lost out. Brother Sam says she was money hungry before she met him. Yeah. Brother Sam continues, a prenup is not enough. Obviously. J. Cole says prenuptial agreements are useless when a child is involved. They're usually thrown out. I just learned that a few days ago, obviously. Giselle says Tyrese has started seeing another female. She's trying to control how he can act in movies. What? She's trying to control how he can act in movies. Lord have mercy. You know what? The late great Bernie Mac was absolutely right. You soggy heifers think, or you try to be a man's mother, father, pastor, deacon, trustee, all this kind of shit. Heifer, you don't own us. Oh yeah, that's right. You don't see us as human beings. You see us as slaves. But over here, you ain't got no damn slaves over here. You're rocking with a man over here. I'm a lot of different things, but a slave ain't one of them. Brother Barron concurs. Brother Walter says, I know Tyrese gets a lot of flack on social media over the years for talking about how women should be to feuding with The Rock. But this here that he's going through is just sad and horrible. His ex-wife is a terrible person. His ex-wife is subhuman. And anybody that acts like her is subhuman. Anybody that thinks like her is subhuman. They're incapable of being a human being. Period. Brother Sam says, I feel sorry for Tyrese. The black females are chewing him up for attacking their looks. Well, listen, they're bringing this ish on themselves. They are bringing all of this ish on themselves. Bringing it on themselves. Brother Walter says, laugh my ass off at soggy dudes. That's a new term for the day. Yeah, man. And a soggy dude is just a feminine acting dude who acts more feminine than a woman does. Who focuses on the wrong thing and tries to penis police another man for who he chooses to sleep with. Just like the two idiots that I had to dismiss the other day. Brother Deacons, Brother Barron says she saw a come up with Tyrese. She saw him as a tool, as a resource. That's all. Sister Giselle says, sad situation. I hope he gets some help. Yeah, he needs it. Let's see. Brother Sam said, no. So y'all are saying that I should not troll her? Where is no fun in being a troll? I mean, if anybody deserves a troll, it's her. She's the one that's a gold digger. She's the one that did Tyrese wrong. And no matter how many dudes she allows to smash her, no matter how many dudes she sucks on, she licks on, she allows to smash, no matter how many dudes she will allow to ejaculate in her, they will never be a Tyrese Gibson. I'm just saying. Brother Walter says, laugh my ass off. Might as well troll her. Yes, and she's deserving of it. She's deserving of it. J. Cole says, laugh out loud. I'm not sure that's necessary. Let her find out on her own. Yeah. Brother Barron says, I seen her also, a black female. They keep taking L after L after L after L after L after L. Period. Point blank. Keep taking these L's after L after L after L. Lady Marla says, that's right, sweetheart. Yeah. She will never, ever find a man like Tyrese Gibson. It ain't going to happen. Let's see. Brother Sam says, I believe his team has something to do with his downfall. Watch how his music career goes downhill. You know what? I hope that's not the case. But if it is the case, that's just another reason why I don't want to be a celebrity. I see what these celebrities go through. I hear about what these celebrities go through. I don't want a celebrity. I don't want to be a celebrity. Good evening, Sister Israel. Thanks for joining. She says, good evening, everyone. I pray everyone is blessed and doing well. We maintain it. We all right. We hanging in there. We just got to continue on fighting against struggle faces, struggle bots, poverty face critters, gold diggers who allow good men to be, they throw away good men and they try to get back with that good man after they realize that they screwed up, and then they become a connoisseur of wangamafangs. They become a connoisseur of wangamafangs. They get ran through like a choo-choo train. Choo-choo. They get ran through. Their sexual market value plummets, hits rock bottom, and the like. Let's see. Brother Barron said, Nadia, excuse me. Nadia says, I believe Tyrese gets pussy whipped or got pussy whipped, and he will continue to allow females to use him. I hope that ain't the case. I hope that ain't the case. I hope not. Brother Walter says she will continue to let other guys lay her down and spray her down. So what you're saying, Brother Walter, is she's going to continue to let other guys use her as a sperm toilet. So you're saying also, Brother Walter, that this woman is going to allow herself to have a daycare center in her throat and in her stomach. Are you saying that's her destiny? Are you saying that she's going to have a daycare center in her throat and in her stomach? So that's her destiny? So you're saying, Brother Walter, that she is destined to be a connoisseur of wangamathings. She is destined to be a sperm toilet. You're saying that she is destined and predestined to be a sperm toilet and have daycare centers in her throat and stomach. And instead of her being a life coach, she is going to be a walking sperm toilet with daycare centers in her throat and in her stomach, and the children are going to be there free of charge. They're going to spray her down. They're going to spray her down with their man juice. So she's destined for all that, huh? If that is the case with her, I do not feel sorry for her at all, because she made the bed. Now she's got to lay in it. Oh, Lord, they're going to use her as a bed? Oh, boy. They're going to use her a bed. And if, Brother Barron, if they don't use her as a bed, they're going to use her as a motorcycle, because they're going to ride on her, right? Is that what that means? They're going to ride on her? They're going to ride her just like people ride the MTA. I tell you what, from what you all have been saying, you're saying that she's destined to be a cum dumpster. And if that's the case, if she was here in New York, her favorite train line would be the D train. No pun intended. If she was here in New York, her favorite train line would be the D train. Oh boy, she's gonna be stretched out by other dudes, huh? And it's not gonna be for Jim either. They're gonna stretch her out, but it ain't gonna be for it ain't gonna be because she's gonna be working out. Sister Giselle says she will be just like Kim K. No man wants her because she has been used up. If she's not already being a pass around already. J. Cole says Usher might have fun with her to promote his next concert. I wonder what's the name of it's going to be. Let It Burn? Was that too much? Okay, I'm moving on. A lot of hiccups. Yeah, she might have a lot of hiccups. There's going to be a lot of slurping. J. Cole says, or she'll date some young broke rapper with no money. Huh. Who knows? I mean, seriously, who really knows? Who really knows? Listen, y'all, I'm getting ready to see. It really angers me when I continue to hear perpetual stories of how these loser females behave. Shoot, I got to move on. It's 18 minutes past the hour, 9 o'clock. And see, you have to understand that men get sick and tired I'm serious. See, here's the deal. I can't even begin to tell you just how long men in general have given females an opportunity to get themselves together and to stop being so foolish. They have no regard and they have no respect for us. And then when we start treating them accordingly, once again, it's a doggone problem. I'm serious. And then they have the nerve and the audacity to continue to ask the question as if they really just don't get it. And we have been saying this for how long? We have been saying to get your act together, to stop being so outrageous. For how long? And then you still act like things go over. Things still go over your head. I'm going to say this and I'm moving on. The reality of the matter is simply this. It's loser females like Samantha that continues to make the dating scene a complete clown show. It's loser females like Samantha that will continue to be walking sperm toilets and allow for a man to deposit his sperm in her throat and in her stomach so she can be a walking daycare. See, females like that, they don't deserve respect. They really don't. And then I'm going to be accused and become villainized. That Yosef X, he's nothing but a misogynist. How am I a misogynist when all I'm doing is pinpointing out the behavioral patterns of a sociopathic narcissist who don't have any morals, any values, or is truly incapable of having them? J. Cole says, I'm extremely angry. Women just treat marriage like garbage when it's a godly union between man and woman, but use divorce as a payout. And that right there is the reason why more and more men will continue to walk the hell away. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe on the YouTube channel, the Yosef Isaiah Benjamin Network. Like the video, share the video, and tag your family and friends on the Facebook side. It's 23 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock, and we are getting ready to conclude and wrap things up. But before we wrap things up, I'm going to take a brief intermission. And once we come back, we are going to wrap it up. And I give my 2 cents on this whole Dave Chappelle situation. Because the reality of the matter is simply this. People just don't get it. And it's proven to me more and more that people would much rather be just grown little boys and grown little girls without actually being adults. You know what? I'm going to play this selection right quick. This is Yosef X This is my 2 cents. Don't go anywhere. When we come back after this brief intermission, we're going to wrap things up. I'll be back in just a second.
Isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends sat at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop up, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. But when my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why. I'm in love with your body. Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why. I'm in love with your body. Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. We let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour and how your family's doing okay. Even getting a taxi, kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. But when my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why. I'm in love with your body. Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why. I'm in love with your body. Oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby, come on. 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 I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. But when my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, be in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, be in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to express my heartfelt thanks for making Yosef's 2 cents a part of your Sunday evening routine on Facebook and YouTube. I greatly do appreciate your participation. And we are growing in terms of subscribers, so let us keep up with getting more subscribers. As we get ready to close for the evening, I want to I want to touch briefly on Dave Chappelle's alleged misquote, or what he had to say. I want to read just an excerpt on this whole controversy with Dave Chappelle. And I got this from yahoo.com. And it says that Dave Chappelle was slammed over his comments on Israel-Hamas war. Dave Chappelle, says this article, has weighed in on reports about controversial statements he made at his Boston show, where he addressed the Israel-Hamas war. During the show, the comedian allegedly condemned Hamas for the attack on Israel on October the 7th before slamming the Israeli government's decision to restrict water and electricity in Gaza. Reports at the time claimed that some attendees walked out and that Chappelle even sparred with an audience member who yelled, "Shut the F up." In his recent North Carolina show, Dave Chappelle addressed comments he made on the Israel-Hamas war while performing in Boston, calling reports on them hearsay. The comedian said, quote, "Right now, I'm in trouble because the Jewish community is upset, but I cannot express this enough. No matter what you read about that show in Boston, you will never see quotation marks around anything I said. They don't know what I said. The other night, I said something about Palestine in Boston and got misquoted all over the world, and I will not repeat what I said," he added, per the New York Times. End quote. While speaking on the incident, a woman in the crowd reportedly yelled, "Free Palestine," to which Chappelle responded, please, miss, listen. Don't start it up or I'm going to be in the news cycle for another week. This thing that's happening in the Middle East is bigger than everybody. Dave Chappelle says what's happening in Palestine and Israel is a nightmare. While still addressing the issue at his North Carolina show, Chappelle noted, This is what's happening. And believe me, I understand what's happening in Israel is a nightmare. What's happening in Palestine is a nightmare." End quote. He continued, per the New York Times, "There are only two kinds of people in this world. People who love other people and the people who have things to make them afraid to love other people. Pray for everyone in Israel. Pray for everyone in Palestine. And remember that every dead person is a dead person," Chappelle added, dubbing the war a tragedy. Now, let me say this right quick about this whole war over in Israel. I want to say that all loss of life is tragic. It is. All loss of life is tragic over there. Whether you have children being murdered, parents being murdered, fathers, mothers being murdered over there, children, it is indeed tragic. All loss of life over there is tragic. There's no mistaking that at all. I find no pleasure in the war that's going on over there in Israel. I find no pleasure in war at all. All loss of life is tragic. Please understand that. I do not find pleasure in anybody losing their life, from the youngest member of the human family over there to the oldest. And if the reports of Gaza, right, not allowing for water to go over there in Israel, then that is a humanistical travesty. It is a crime against humanity. I'm a lot of things, ladies and gentlemen. I admit it. Do I cuss too much at times? Yeah. Do I say a lot of crude and rude things? Yes, I do. And I'm really trying to work hard at that and becoming a better person and a better man. I really am. And the reality of the matter is, again, I find no joy. I find no pleasure in war. Because when it comes down to war, the reality is there are no winners. There are only survivors. You understand me? When it comes down to war, there are no winners. There are only survivors. But I also read somewhere this week where somebody said, either in a status or whether they posted it in a meme, where they said flat out that the Israelis or the Israelites are not the same Israelites of the Bible. Because the Israelites that's over there today, that's losing their lives, those Israelis was formed back in 1948. So the Israelites that was formed in 1948 is not the same Israelites as the Bible describes and depicts. Now, what do I think that means? It means this, to my understanding. It means that the Bible is a transcript of the historical facts, life, and times of the children of Israel. And the children of Israel are black folk. And because it is the story of black folk, the Israelis over there that's losing their lives, unfortunately, over there, and the Israelites of the Bible are not the same. And I just gave a brief synopsis of the difference. This is not to say that the people that's over there losing their lives is not a tragedy. I'm not saying it's not, because, again, all loss of life is tragic. All loss of life is tragic. But instead of us always wanting to pray for other nations, when are we going to start really emphasizing pray for black men, black women, not just here in the United States, but all across the world? And this is where they continue to force feed all of us the Europeanized or the Eurocentric lens of how things and people are. When in essence, the original life in the universe are black folk, and other nationalities come from black folk. Black folk don't come from other nationalities. And the very same people that knows what I'm saying is the truth, that are not racist, that does not think that they are inferior to other people. They just may receive divine favor from the Most High himself. And just like the scripture teaches, the sons and daughters of the Most High, the Israelites, they black folk. Yahusha HaMashiach, aka Jesus Christ, he was a black man. What if the Most High decided to come back tonight? And if he showed up at your doorstep, he rung the doorbell, and you knew automatically that it was the Most High himself, and the Most High, I believe, is a black man. What the hell fact would you do then? Think about that. What would you do then? You probably would try and use every cop-out that you could to get up and out of being in divine disfavor. See? But just think about that. Think about everything that we discussed tonight. And whoever posted that status or that meme that said that the Israelites of today are not the same as the Israelites of the Bible, because those Israelites, the modern day Israelites, they were formed in 1948. Do more research on that. And with that said, I rest my case. Well, you know the deal. It's been a ball. But the clock on the wall says that's all for now. Shout out to all my new subscribers on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. To the subscribers on Facebook, like, share, and tag. And donate to our cause. My Cash App ID is $Hidden1Truth. That's $Hidden1Truth. Until next time, I'm your man Yosef X. That's been my 2 cents. Thank y'all for your participation. Thank you for the well wishes. Until we meet again, y'all stay warm, y'all stay dry, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all have a good night. See y'all next week. Peace. I'm out.